So I see everybody chose their preferred position. One last recap about what's important about the position. It is one where you can totally relax without having to exert any muscular resistance of the slightest kind, so that you remain in your position. And that means it's always more important to be comfortable and to be relaxed than to try to hold a certain sphinx pose or something. That's not the idea. The idea is to be really completely relaxed. The lotus position is good once you have it, because it's very stable. It allows your movement of the hip so that you find the sweet spot of the alignment of your upper body, and that's why it's great. But it takes time to get there, and in the meantime you shouldn't feel any pain at any time or uncomfort. And if you do, you can adjust. You can rotate the area that hurts, maybe opposite circular movements. That helps a lot, or simply stretching. You always need to do the movement and stretch that you know is your very own, because everybody's a little different. And the second announcement is that your thoughts will continue and continue to try to get your attention in a million forms. So be patient with yourself, and just be in the attitude that, okay, I am not my thoughts, I know that. I am much more, and that's actually what I want to explore. That's the purpose of meditation. I want to explore that I am much more than the thoughts. Today's meditation is called Connect, and we are going to go with all of our tools and hacks on reaching the sweet spot and trying to remain there as long as possible. Alright, so let's do our 3 breaths together, which is like a little ritual within the ritual to say, okay, now we're going to go into a different dimension, so we need like a break in between. We do 3 breaths together. We try to take in as much air as we can through the nose. We hold, and then we sigh out together, making some noise, because making noise actually helps to relax. So get ready. And now let's push out all the air through the mouth and breathe in through the nose and hold and sigh out. Second time, breathe in through the nose, more, and hold, and sigh out. Last time, breathe in through the nose, more, and hold, and sigh out. So let's bring our attention, you guessed it, to our breath. We can be happy to welcome it back into our consciousness. Hey, my ally. And it's something beautiful and magical, because it's something that is so intimate to us, yet it's something that we don't have to do anything for. It happens. You can control your breath, but you don't have to. So let's observe what the breath wants to do with us. Sometimes breathe very, very quietly and softly, and sometimes energetic breathing is what it wants to do. It's okay to allow for that. If you feel uncomfortable here, you do it when you're alone, but that's the practice or the communication. And let's notice right in the tip of our nose, the air entering our nostrils. Let's try to focus, if we focus with a lot of attention, if we notice a slight temperature difference inside the nostrils, when the air is coming in is a little cooler, and when it's coming out it's a little warmer. And we also feel the air entering our lungs, expanding our thorax, and we are allowing the air to fill the lungs all the way up and down like a balloon, because we are consciously relaxing the gut area, the back area, the sides. I'm consciously relaxing all those parts, allowing for more air to come in. And the more air comes in, the more our lungs expand, and the more we feel this massage from the inside. The air is massaging our internal organs and internal musculature. And the same is true for the whole body. It's very important to learn to relax every body part in the same way, like surrendering. Surrendering to the air to permeate also on those areas. So energetically. And if you can't yet feel it, you can imagine it. Or you can imagine that you're feeling it. That helps a lot. So it's the awareness of the ally that is our breath, the sensation inside the nostrils in form of temperature, the sensation in the thorax in form of air expanding outward and massaging from the inside, in form of awareness of the muscles in the gut area, in the back and in the whole body for that matter. Because our material body is actually our instrument. It is the first part of the instrument that can and ever will touch what's beyond it. You cannot circumvent befriending your body, inhabiting your body. And letting it properly relax so that our instrument is more receptive to the subtle communication we are interested in, which is energetic. Not mental or intellectual. So awareness of the breath, the inner chest, the gut area, the whole body, the feet, It feels beautiful when we relax the feet and the toes, because then we can properly ground, and we ground with our Mother Earth. We belong to the planet. We cannot deny that part of us. Just like the animals and the plants. That's why spending time in nature is healing. So it's very important to ground. Walking barefoot on the soil is very good for grounding. But also in meditation, imagining this grounding energetically through your relaxed lower body, you can properly ground. And you can imagine that you're shooting down some roots that penetrate the crust of the earth, and then every layer going deeper and deeper and connecting all the way to the core of the earth, the heart of Mother Earth. And then in the other direction too, the air fills up the upper lungs, the shoulders relax, the head relaxes, the crown of the head relaxes, and we open up. For connection with Source, which is then Divine Mother, okay? We connect to Earthly Mother, we connect to Divine Mother. Or Source. And we can imagine a burst of light that starts in our heart and shoots upward, because our energetic centers are relaxed and the energy can flow freely. And this beam of light shoots out of the top of our heads, gaining and gaining speed, as it then connects with Source itself. That's our other nature. We have a material nature, our body, our ancestors, our genes, humanity as a whole, the planet where we live. And we have another part of us that is our divine side, our soul. There are so many names. We connect to these both mothers that we have, and then there is a connection of the energies from above, from below, and the connection point is your heart. And the heart is an immense energetic center, everybody knows. And you can totally learn to tune in to your heart energy and write and read in this new medium, meaning access information of the energetic kind. The heart is a portal that connects to any dimension you want. And connecting energetically from below and from above is like a support system. Our earthly mother wants to nurture us with delicious fruit, for example. Our divine mother also wants to nurture us. And this nurturing comes in form of, you guessed it, energy. And we actually have an energetic connection to Divine Mother. I feel it in the gut area. And I feel it like an energetic umbilical cord of sorts. And I feel a lot happening in terms of what we practiced the other day, like butterflies in the stomach. I feel that's the start of nurturing from Divine Mother. Divine Mother wants us to thrive, just like Earthly Mother wants us to thrive, and become the best versions of ourselves and overcome our fears. And that is very much possible. And Divine Matrix is nurturing us energetically to achieve just that. So tune into it. And you will receive presence. Being in the sweet spot means being in the present fully. And you receive presence. And you don't have to be picky about what energetic present you're getting. Sometimes the present is a moment of extreme clarity, and you're so grateful because now you know really what your next step should be, and you're in high energy about that. Or it could be a repressed emotion that must come out, must be paid attention to, in order for you to let go of some baggage from the old world that you simply not only don't need, you're quite fed up, you really want to let it go. And that is very much possible. We fear it. That's okay. That's fully okay as long as we don't intellectualize about it. It's okay to feel it. It will have a certain body reaction. And then you stay with the body reaction and you go like, yeah, I'm trembling. I feel that. It's uncomfortable. So I'm going to feel some more trembling, and it's not that bad. I mean, I kind of got it. And you don't start to try to explain to yourself why you're trembling and try to go back into the fear of the story. Is this going to become a anxiety attack or something? I've been there. No need to label it, no need to analyze, comment, intellectualize. Simply the somatic reaction. And then you do that for a while. And you begin to notice that the uncomfort becomes bearable. And then it becomes quite acceptable. And then one more minute and I see that it evolved completely, the emotion. I feel actually released. So both examples are simply presence. And you're not supposed to be picky, you're not supposed to be analytical, you're just supposed to open the present and feel it. I feel uncertainty. Okay, how does uncertainty feel? I'm going to sit down, try to be in a sweet spot as long as possible, and feel into the uncertainty. You don't intellectualize. This is the trick. The mind is going to try to get you right there. And before you know it, you're like blah, blah, blah in your head again. But you go like, okay, you're clever, but got you again. And no, I'm going to go back to the sweet spot. And then the awareness of the breath, awareness of the body relaxation, awareness of the grounding from below, awareness of the opening up from above. So we have our support system, our energetic support system up. And then we tune in with the butterflies. We tune in with the butterflies in the stomach and see What's the nurturing today? So we're going to do this by ourselves in silence for about 10 minutes. Remember to always be comfortable. Remember that you're not your thoughts and you can tell them you'll get back to them. Become very, very aware. Give it your all in. You have many things at your disposal, your breath, the acoustic landscape, the relaxation in the body, the grounding, the opening up from above. And let's be in that sweet spot. very slowly and at your own pace, you can begin to come down back into this space that we are sharing, into this wonderful day. It's a good time to yawn and sigh and stretch. Stretch your legs too. And if you haven't already done so, it's a good time to open your eyes and look around in the room or in the distance. And as always, the sacred space we create when we meditate remains sacred for a while, for anybody to share something or comment something. And at this point, I turn off the recording.